all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Productions.
Back here on the Bossman Show, friend of the show, Russ Turner on the Bossman Show, UC Irvine, the Anteaters, 10-1 out there in the Big West, 2025 overall coach. Man, you all doing great this year, man. How's it going out there in Irvine, man?
Oh, we're feeling all right now, boss man. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Yes, indeed. Now, Coach, talk to me about this, man. Your squad has been balling out real good on an 8-game winning streak. What is key to this streak for you guys? You've been playing well all year. Was it preseason work this year, the workouts in the summertime, the guys with the right mindset, focus on the game plan you set out for these guys? What has it been, Coach?
Yeah, it's been a little bit of everything. We've got a veteran team coming back. Didn't lose anybody off of last year's team. So we have veterans back, and we added 2 really good players. One's a graduate transfer from Stanford, Robert Cartwright. Another's a redshirt freshman in Colin Welp. Both those 2 guys have had a big impact. And, you know, we're a great defensive team, and we also had the opportunity to go on a foreign tour this summer to Korea. So we've had a lot of things go our way. We had a good schedule, and we've won a lot of close games. So now we've got a real good record. And what we're telling people is that we think we're the best team in Division I in all of California right now. And I think our record supports that.
Now, Coach, I was asking about the trip to Korea. How was the trip in Korea, and what did you guys learn from that trip, being together or a foreign country, be able to bond, get those extra practices in, and kind of get the system going with the guys, learning about new culture, learning about each other, learning about you as coaches? How was that trip for you guys overall in Korea?
Yeah, it was an outstanding experience. More just from the standpoint of what our young people were able to learn going to a foreign land for the first time. None of my guys had ever been overseas. And so we had that experience together. That's a really special bonding time. And obviously the practices helped us. And it was really critical that we had that opportunity to integrate two new players, into a strong group. We played good games over there in a competitive tournament. And I think that was also helpful for us. And we had enough time when we got back to take a little break before we restarted again. And we've kind of built momentum off of that trip, which is something I've heard a lot of programs have experienced. We'd never done it here before this year, but it sure feels like it's helped us.
And, Coach, I feel like that non-conference slate you guys played, toughened you guys up, some tough losses in there, but, man, the adversity you face, playing those top-notch talent, different styles of play, I feel like this time of year, February and March, that's helping you out immensely now as well as you get ready for these bigger games coming up here late February into March here coming up here real soon.
Yeah, I mean, we always play a difficult schedule, and this year's schedule was not as difficult as the one we faced last year. But we played a lot of really good teams, and we had success against some of them. And we've already got wins over Texas A&M at their place. We got a win, at St. Mary's. We got a win at home against a really good Montana team. We've played a hard schedule and been successful with it. In some tight games and some tough environments, and that's helped us in conference as we've won, a few overtime games.
You got that right, Coach, and I feel like having an older roster where the guys have came back is really helping you guys in late game situations because when a close game, they're not scared. They're not running from it. They know what to expect. They know what you want them to do on defense. They don't know your scheme. They're not confused. They're sticking their scouting reports, and it's helping you guys out when these tight games and come out on top here like lately here, Coach. I'm loving it about your guys.
Yeah, that is right. We have been together long enough now that we all speak the same language, and I think the guys can expect the type of things I'm going to ask from them because we've been in so many of these scenarios together, and luck has played some part in it, but I also feel like we've been really poised, really composed, and we've executed well in close games. And, I say that we've got 4 different guys who've made game-winning shots for us this year, and that's a testament to our depth and our talent, I think, and also the unselfishness in this group. So we've got a lot of good things going our way right now.
And speaking of your depth, Coach, I'm looking at your roster. You play a good number of guys. I can count 9 guys and see good minutes over double-digit minutes a game that you play. So I feel like this time of year is, again, when you play in a tournament situation, back-to-backs, where the legs don't really matter, or if it's a tight game, foul trouble comes up, something happens or injury, you can cover because you got depth, you got experience, and guys who've been playing all year long where you have to go, well, can I go to this guy or can I go to this guy? But you already know that you can't go to these guys and trust them already on the court.
Yeah, I mean, we're a one-bid league, and it's a 3 games in 3 days scenario that we've got to come out on top of, to reach our goal. And so with that in mind, we have to have a deep team. We have to have multiple players that we can rely on, and we work really hard, to manage the depth that we have and to continue to build it throughout the year, figuring if we are fresher on the last day of our tournament than whoever we're playing against, that we may have that as an advantage. I'm hoping that'll be the case with this team. I do like all these guys. I feel like we got multiple players that come off our bench who would easily be starters at other schools in our league. So I've asked for a lot of sacrifice from the players on our roster, but right now I feel like all of our guys are buying into that, and that we've got a chance to do some special things here coming down the last stretch of the last month of the season.
Now, Coach, what I was telling some guys over here on my staff is about you. You are a player development guy. You come from that background of player development with Golden State, Stanford, and those stops you had. And at the mid-major level, player development is really, really key. I feel like you do a great job of your time at UC Irvine since 2010 developing talent. A lot of guys you've coached play internationally, play overseas, that still continue their careers. And I feel like going to play for a guy like yourself helps the guys develop. So you talk a little bit about that, Coach, developing players, developing your team always, if it would be mindset, physicality, the way they see the game with film work. How do you go about getting your guys to see the game from your point of view and get them that right purview, how to play the right way each night out in the court there for you guys?
Yeah, it's a team effort on our staff, and I feel like I've got a great group of guys on my staff who are all, really students of the game and bring different valuable experiences. All the things you said. I mean, we've got guys who are excellent coaches on the floor, work with our players as much as the NCAA rules allow all throughout the year. We've got great continuity in our program. Very rarely do we have anybody leave our program. So guys get taught regularly and pushed hard for a long period of time. I think we do a great job with the video work we do. And at UC Irvine, we're going to get intelligent guys, guys whose brains can be a huge advantage if we, continue to strive for improvement. And I feel like we get that, especially on the defensive end, where, we probably focus more of our effort and intensity than most programs. Right now, we're number one in the country in 2-point field goal percentage defense. And that's a credit to our players, their intelligence, their improvement, and their commitment. So I'm really pleased with the players and with the staff we've got. I'm in my 9th year, so we've been doing this for a long time. We feel like we've gotten pretty good at it.
Yes, indeed, Coach. And I feel like defense is always the last thing to buy in. Like, if you get guys who accept their roles to be defenders, whether be locking down the main guy on the team, being a weak side rotation person, or rebound the basketball, or fight over a screen. Like, if you get guys to buy into those concepts of defense, you can always be successful. Always, defense can travel. Your shot may not, defense every night will travel.
Yeah, we say that a lot, and right now we've won all of our conference road games. And at one point we had a 10-game road winning streak that was broken when we lost at Butler. We do believe that character travels and defense travels, and I work really hard to get my guys to buy into that end of the floor because we think our team's defense is reflective of our toughness and our character. And all the guys we recruit into this program have toughness and have character, and I really like being around this group because of that. And we're working real hard to maintain it. You know how that is. It's never an easy thing to maintain, but we're working at it.
And, Coach, you got a home game against Cal Poly. What are you saying for these guys on film? And what will you tell your team as you get ready to prepare for these guys coming up here this week here?
Yeah, Cal Poly is right now at the bottom of our conference. But 2 years ago they were that, and they came into our place and beat us. I think in part because we let up and sort of took our foot off the gas. I think that, we're having some success right now, and in many situations, the hardest thing for young men to handle is success. We've got to show our character and show how valuable what we're trying to accomplish is with the way we continue to improve this week and the mentality we have when we take the floor on Thursday night in a game that we know is a championship game. We're trying to win the regular season championship in our league. This is the next opportunity we have to fight for it, and I'm hoping we're going to be ready.
And, Coach, I was going back looking at the Warriors roster of the We Believe Warriors. A lot of guys on that roster I know personally, like Josh Powell, Steven Jackson, Al Harrington, Mike Dunleavy. I mean, what was it like to coach those guys, man? Because I know them when they were with the Hawks. But what do those guys like to be around on that team, and how they y'all played so well together in Oracle, that environment? How was that whole year, Coach?
Man, that We Believe team was really a special group there in the Bay Area. They've gone on to have great success at the Warriors, since that time. But the success that we captured there in 2007 was really special. And a couple of guys you mentioned, we had really good players on that team. We made a mid-year trade. We brought in Al Harrington and Steven Jackson from the Pacers, and those guys changed us because they fit so well with Baron Davis, with Jason Richardson. We had a deep and talented team that was fun to be a part of, and it was just a great match for the city of Oakland. And Don Nelson was the perfect coach for that group. We had Matt Barnes and Monte Ellis and Michael Petras. We had really good talent, and beat Dallas in the first round, which was the first ever number 8 seed to beat the number 1 seed. And I feel like if we had been fortunate enough to play Houston in the second round instead of Utah, we'd probably beaten them too, because they had really struggled to play against us. But we did something special there, and it was really fun to get the Bay Area behind us, and remained a Warriors fan obviously since I was there, and just really fascinated to watch what Steph Curry has done there as a leader of that team and what their whole organization has done. I root for them because of the character that Steph shows with how he brings just such great things to the court for that team.
Now, Coach, that atmosphere in Oracle, man, is one of a kind. When the Hawks play there, they even the Hawks know we've been bad for the last few years. The crowd is still amazing in Oracle. So, being a coach and on that organization, how's that crowd push you guys on when it's a tough game or where you get down, but you push back in the run and how the crowd of Oracle gets going and goes Warriors, how they do it, how the chance they do, man.
Yeah.
How does that get y'all going, man? Because, for me as a visiting team, it gets me hyped up.
Yeah, that was a really special NBA crowd that we had that year in 2007. It's grown since then. Oakland is a neat city in support of the NBA because it's a lot of, more working class people, regular folks that just love the game and have an attitude about being fans that's terrific. I'm worried for the Warriors. They're going to lose a little bit of that when they move their home games to San Francisco, but it was really a special thing to be a part of there in the Bay Area back then, and they've done a great job continuing it. And I'm rooting for your Hawks, man. One of my guys that was with me on staff at the Warriors, Travis Slink, is the GM of the Hawks. So I'm
yes,
pulling
he
for
is.
them.
My guy, Travis.
It feels like they're doing a great job over there, and that great things are coming for our Hawks too.
I definitely tell them I talk to you, Coach, man. I'm telling you what, man. If we just get these guys to grow, man, it's going to be something special in Atlanta with John Collins and Trae Young and a few other pieces. We get the right mix of guys. I think the Hawks may be doing something real nice in a few years here.
That's what it's looking like to me, too.
Okay, Coach. Wishing you the best luck this Poly this week, Coach. Hope we talk to you again in March when you make your tournament, man. Going there at Big Dance, Coach. All the best to you. I love having you on the show, Coach. You're one of the best I have on the show each year. I'm telling you that. I mean it for real, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate it, boss, man. Thanks for having me and UC Irvine on your show.
Yes, indeed, folks. That's Coach Turner, UC Irvine here on the Bossman Show. Check them out this week against Cal Poly.
It's the king.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.